at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from Kansas City. From the 6, here comes a return. Yeah, he'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From 29, here's second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he's got Woods. It's complete. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Big play for KC. Pick up of 46 yards.
When we had a chance to talk to the coach the other day, what did he tell us, Mike? He said, I want to come out and be aggressive right from the start. With that big shot downfield here early, I think it's pretty safe to say that's exactly what they have done. Now the key is, can they turn that explosive play into an opening drive touchdown and really get off to a fast start?
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. From the 23, here's second and 8.
Yellow!
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. It's a designed run for Murray. And he's into the end zone. Murray, touchdown Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
A gain of 14.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Dallas Turner on the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up
Look him up on a second down and 8. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Third, they need 8. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. And in motion is Ingram. We'll go play action with Nix. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Makes things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is high. And he's going to take this one all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First down throw for Nix. This one intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Butker now for the point after. He's got it. And the Chiefs mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Broncos nothing. Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. A return now from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. Nix now on first and 10. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and that is incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Second and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third down, 3 to go. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Attack!
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit.
Into space. Still going. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Here's Butker now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Here's a second and 9 now from the 29. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards, stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Third and long. They'll throw. It's Nix. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Yellow. Arch a blue lady. Easy.
To begin this on the ground with Smith. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
15.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's made. That's Wolf. And that's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Here's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Murray. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Derek Forrest.
They're on 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
You know what they say about Murphy's Law, Mike? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. He's had a pick 6 earlier in the game. Now he takes a sack. Fortunate for him, there's a lot of football to be played, but this has been a disastrous start.
On 2nd down, Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter as they face a difficult 3rd and 12. Here's Nix to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Denver first down.
33-yard line.
This is just like recess, just playing one-on-one football and saying, all right, I'm throwing you the ball. You got to go get open. This is a great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. Defender thought he was defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and comes back. Well-timed, well-executed, and a nice pickup.
A give here to Pacheco. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Hold my set. Ready.
Throwing is Nix. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring him down for a loss.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
Hold my set. Ready.
To throw is Nix. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Broncos are able to cut into the deficit. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 33, here's 2nd and 5.
Yellow. Come back. Right side.
Here's Mahomes. Out to his right. He'll tuck it and take off.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Off the play fake. Mahomes. That's caught! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Kansas City. His 1st touchdown of the new campaign. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. Very good field position to As the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Broncos.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Isaiah Pacheco, ball carrier. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's second and 5. Throw it. Nix. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Back to throw is Nix. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This one from 43 yards away. Gay's kick is good. A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Yellow! All right! Let's go, Wally!
First and 10 for Mahomes. Going up top. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. But they're now to add the PAT. And good. And the Chiefs add on to their already sizable lead.
Broncos 10.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now, he'll air one out. That is hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. So, a big one there to start the drive. 53 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. Down inside the 10. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
2-yard line.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Multiple times, and throw. That is Chris Jones in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
On the ground, here's Pacheco. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3.
It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. We'll go play action to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. He takes off. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for
Very
Kansas City.
one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Nick Smith on 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
On second down, it's Nix. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. Inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 81 yards. Touchdown, Denver. The extra point by Gay is good. Broncos cut into the lead a little bit.
17.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be.
Yellow!
On the give, it's Smith. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Yellow! 180!
Once again, it's Smith. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Max doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
RW80! Hey, Ripley!
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
7-yard line.
180!
On the handoff, it's Smith. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 40-yard line.
From the 41, here's second down and 4.
Buy down these two! 180! Right side!
Smith again. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
The hold closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's second down and 7.
Yellow! Right side!
Now Mahomes. They'll try to set up the screen here. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run, and this is Smith. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Derek Forrest on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 15-yard line.
Give to Smith on the zone read. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Rolling right. That one incomplete. Covering outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
For the field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
Buckner's kick is good. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
Chiefs 45. Broncos 17.
After the made field goal, Buckner back on the field to send this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A first down throw for Nix. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
32-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, they're on the tackle.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 9. From the shotgun, here's Nix. To the right side here, passes caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield.
He's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here's Nix to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Throwing is Nix. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Nix from the gun, on third down, and that is incomplete.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback, and it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. It's a big ask, and the defense turns them away. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
Give up the middle to Smith. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 23-yard line.
It is second and 6.
Yellow. Arkawan, 80.
Now, Mahomes. Right side, caught by Wiley. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, KC.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
Run inside with Smith. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
That's good.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Hey, hey, hey.
On first down, they go right back to Smith. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 7. Trying the left side, and here's Smith. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, Murray. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Brings up 4th down.
On comes the Chiefs punter. Great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball.
14-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
You can't teach speed. And a guy like this is just a nightmare for these linebackers. He's got a running start at them. You have no idea which way he's going to go, and he ends up just running right by you.
He'll get this complete to Pacheco. They're going to work this down inside the 45. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
A gain of 14 and the Broncos first down.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Down at the 45-yard line. 1-yard gain.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. Try and run the option left. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 21-yard line. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
2-2.
The defense still has 3 timeouts, and we'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. 2nd and 11.
2-2.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Third and long. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead.